this weekend. And the annual event is celebrated in a way at what's known as Gobbler's Knob.
Gobbler's
In
Knob.
Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. That's Phil's home. Every February 2nd, Phil emerges to determine whether we're going to have a long winter or an early spring. It depends on if he sees his shadow or not.
We're hoping for a shorter one, but the people for the ethical treatment of animals believe that's not a humane for the rodent to do that. So the group has suggested a replacement for the groundhog. Get this, a cake, and a vegan one, of course, Eva. And PETA says it will deliver the cake if the president of the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club agrees to let the groundhog retire and live with his family at an animal sanctuary. And PETA says the cake would be similar to a gender reveal cake with either blue or pink on the inside.
And blue would mean 6 more weeks of winter. Pink would mean an early spring.
So,
looking at the images over here, they make me chuckle.
So do they want like a person to come up and cut the cake? That's what I'm a little confused by.
Maybe. Or maybe it's like a smash cake.
There you go. Could have a little fun with it, but at least for this year, it's going to continue as is. And Google will comply with President Donald Trump's executive action to rename the Gulf of Mexico. And soon, Google Maps will change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. And in a social media post, Google explained it has a long-standing practice of changing names that have been updated in official government sources, and the name will be tweaked when the government database is updated.
Now, Google will also change the name of Denali, America's highest peak, back to Mount McKinley. Former President Barack Obama renamed the Alaska landmark in 2015 for the region's native population. But both changes stem from an executive action that President Trump signed shortly after taking office. And Google says only U.S. users will see these name changes.
So you only see them here in the States. You go anywhere else, it's going to remain as they were.
That's right. If your New Year's resolution, and yes, we are quite some weeks into January, but if your New Year's resolution involves your health, here's a tip for you. Some experts suggest using a traditional alarm clock instead of the one, if you use it this way, on your phone.
I might need to try that. I'm usually up all night, going on all night. They say that could help you sleep better because leaving your phone in another room reduces the chance of it distracting you. And experts say a traditional alarm also might make it less tempting, to hit snooze repeatedly.
Good tips there.
Good tips.
Yeah.
Might give it a shot.